A new campaign is encouraging Canadians to reduce their food waste and instead give food the old sniff test. Food rescue app Too Good To Go is behind the initiative. A number of big name brands, including Dr. Utker's, Terry's Chocolate Oranges, and Righteous Gelato, will bear stickers telling customers to look, smell, taste. The company says 40% of people toss an item past its best before date at least once a week, but many of those items could still be edible, and eating them could greatly reduce food waste. Joining me now is Andrea Li. She is the director for Too Good To Go. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
What a great
Really happy to
idea.
be here.
So I think, first of all, we need to explain the difference between best before and an expiration date.
Yes, of course. Best before date is actually an indicator of food quality and food freshness instead of safety. So when we have a best before date, it is really about when something is the crispest or when it tastes the most fresh. It doesn't actually indicate whether or not it's good about food safety, whether or not it's safe to consume. So if a product is actually unopened and stored correctly, you can actually do a sense check to decide whether or not the product is still good to consume. Does the product look okay? Does it smell normal? Does it taste good? And so then it's good to eat. You can actually enjoy your food while it's doing good for the environment and saving on your grocery bill.
Yeah, and that's such a big thing right now for people. So how can best before dates be misleading then?
Yeah, quite often when we see a date on one of the food products that we have, we don't really know exactly what that date stands for. So it is misleading because across our communities, we don't know that food quality and freshness is different from food safety. And dates on our labels actually stand for different things. So a best before date is very much all about peak freshness, and then versus expiration date and manufacture dates, which signal different things. So expiration date is more about food safety. So if it's past that, that's definitely something that we should not eat, and we should throw out the food product. But then if it's about best before date, then it's truly whether, and there, you truly can do a look, smell, taste check to make sure whether or not it's still edible and safe to consume.
So, as we mentioned, a number of food manufacturers are on board with this. I'm assuming you want to see that list grow.
Yes, we are. We do want to see that grow. So the launch for Look, Smell, Taste today in Canada, we are actually the first country outside of Europe to launch this. The Look, Smell, Taste initiative is something that's a global initiative led by Too Good To Go to combat food waste at the household level. So not only are we trying to raise awareness in Canada, we're really excited that we're the first country outside of Europe to launch this, because in Canada, it's shocking that 60% of our food is wasted annually, and half of this happens right at home. In fact, 2/3 of the food Canadians thrown away could be eaten. So to your point, we're really excited to launch today with 15 beloved brands, from healthy beverages like Greenhouse to delicious pizza like Dr. Oetker to local brands like Epic Tofu. And it's just the start, really. Look, Smell, Taste is a long-term awareness initiative, and we know it takes time to change attitudes and behaviors. So we are really excited to encourage all brands across Canada to join us in our coalition to really combat food waste at the household level, and really help us grow this initiative all across Canada.
But I have to ask, because people are going to see the pictures that we just put up. We've got the frozen pizza, we've got the meringue filling.
Yeah.
Can you open things up? And is that the key to smelling and making sure that it's okay? I mean, once they're open, does it then perish quicker?
Yeah, so the key is really if the product is unopened and stored correctly, then if it's past the best before, then it's past the best before date, then you can do the sense check. So really, it's like once you open it, we encourage and we're raising awareness that we really use our eyes to do a quick check. Like, is there mold on it? Does it look funky? Then give it a quick sniff. Does it smell normal? Does it smell like a little sour? And then finally, if it passes the first two tests, then give it a quick taste. Does it taste fine? And if it passes all three tests, then it's good to eat. You can really enjoy your food while it's doing good for the environment.
Thanks again for taking the time to speak with us. Andrea Li is the country director of Too Good To Go.